Hey guys, welcome back to another Moondog trading video. Today's video, we're going to talk about Bitcoin, Ethereum, Matic, Cardano, Solana, and SHIB, of course, because a lot of us, we got into SHIB. And guys, I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I say is just my opinion, educational purposes only. Sorry if I sound a little bit under the weather today. I didn't do a video earlier today because I am feeling a little bit under the weather, but I just wanted to keep this content getting out to you guys and keep this thing going. So I'm doing this for you guys right now. So please make sure you hit the thumbs up. Make sure you guys sub, hit the bell, hit the all, so you guys don't miss my videos because I'm doing this, for you guys, and I love all you guys. So let's get into the charts. Right now, we're looking at Bitcoin. We had a little pullback, like we talked about. We are getting this little pullback from yesterday's video. We talked about maybe getting a potential pullback. Actually, right to let's see, where did we go? We got down to 46,700, and that's where I said that we could pull back to that area, and we did to the dollar. So let's see what happens there. I don't know why it's saying a low is 47,164, but that's not right. That's actually wrong on Coinbase's part. But we pulled back to this low. Now let's see if this low holds. Okay. I didn't like the close under here. We talked about that as well, but it happened. But as long as we stay above these moving averages, guys, and as long as as long as I don't want to see us closing a daily under 47, or actually under this 46,700. I mean, if it could, then we'd want the 200 day to hold up for maybe a possible bounce. But right now, let's see what we can find short term. What did I just do? I just drew a line by accident. All right. All right, let's go. Let's see. What do we got short term? We came out of the trend. We popped, but then we fell back into it. So let's just get rid of this. Let's go ahead and go 4-hour chart on this. All right, now we get a better idea what's going on. All right, so what do we got? Bitcoin, boom, coming here to here. Okay, we're going to get rid of this. All right, and we're going to go from here to here. Because those are all just wicks. So let's see what happens within this wedge here. Usually this breaks to the upside, but we could go a little further. We could get some wicks down. Like I said, we don't want to see any 4-hour candles closing. And if we do, we want to see the next candle pop back up into here. If it gets rejected, then I would look for more downside. Possibly even the $4,500 area. If those moving averages don't hold up, guys. Okay. But let's see what happens. This is what I'm looking at right now on Bitcoin. Let's see. Ethereum. This is the daily. Let's look at the 4-hour. 4-hour, we're still in this trend here. Let's see if we get a pop in my zone. We can ride this thing down a little bit. Look, these wicks don't matter, guys. We don't want to see 4-hour candles closing. See, they came down. They scared you guys, and then they went back up. But yeah, we don't want to see anything closing under here, because then that'll look bad. But we could keep going down here before we make that move to the upside. I could probably extend this line a little bit too as well. You know what? I'll just draw a new one for you guys. Okay, I forgot. They want you to double click everything now. I got to get used to that. So yeah, so basically down here, guys. So that's what I'm looking at for pretty much the same pattern that we're seeing on Bitcoin. Also, what else do we have here? You know what? We also have this too for a bigger pattern. Right here. Let's see down here. If I can get this thing to work. Right around here. All right, so that trend too. We want to see this trend break out. So if we do break to the upside, we want to be cautious of this trend for maybe a possible something like this to come up and then maybe get rejected. Okay, so we got to keep an eye out for that too as well. The long-term time frames are looking okay, guys. the weekly and the daily, but the 4 hour and the hour on. I mean, last time I looked on Bitcoin, didn't look that great, and so let's see, maybe there is a little pullback, and then the pop, like we said, or we could just get this. Look, they always do this. I tell you guys, within the first hour of close, they always like to bring it down a little bit and scare everybody, and then get this little pop to the upside. So let's see if that happens. Um, Matic is looking great, guys. We had a nice little bounce here, right off my line right here. What was? Yeah, I mean perfectly, guys. So yeah, you would have caught this trade on this bounce. You would have nailed this perfect. And then we got into my sell zone again right here. So that would have been a nice trade for you guys. I still think there's more upside to Matic, but let's see what happens here. Let's get a little trend going on. Let's go to the 1 hour. See if there's anything we see here. Let's see. Maybe we can draw up a little trend. This would be something short term that if it broke, could see a little pullback. Not much. I would just look at it as a buying opportunity, depending on what Bitcoin's doing, of course, guys. So Matic, I'm looking for more upside unless we break this trend, or if Bitcoin just starts to slide on us. But right now, I think everything's looking good. So let's see how this plays out. We're getting a little bounce off my areas. We got a nice, beautiful bounce. I mean, guys, this move right here, if you would have took this on my bounce, that's almost 11% there. All right, so Cardano. Oh, look at this, Cardano. We hit our bounce target there too, at $2.31. So that's a nice bounce. Let's see if that holds up. If that holds up, we continue the upside. If we get a 4 hour candle closing under here, yes, then I would look for more downside. Maybe 225 would be my next area to look for a bounce on Cardano. Cardano is kind of looking weak, but obviously you guys can see that for yourself. But let's look for a bounce area in that area. If this doesn't hold, if this holds, then we could go to the upside. So let's keep an eye on that. Solana, guys, nailed this bounce area too. I've been calling this for days. That was a nice, even from here. Let's just say it's from here. That's 10%, but it actually got all the way up. That was a nice 12% gain right there, guys. If you would have just caught that bounce, okay, right off my box. What do we have on the shorter time frames? We can actually draw this down. You can see we're actually coming up into this. I'm actually going to redraw this. I don't want to extend it. Yeah, I know I can extend it, guys, but we're going to do this right. And I'm going to get rid of that stupid line we have there too. Let's see here. This right here, going down through here, touching these points here. Yeah, so this would be our trend. So let's see if we can break out of this trend. If we do break out of this trend and get like an hour or 4 hour candle confirmation out of here, yeah, then I'd be looking for this thing to pop back up. So let's see, something like this. Now, if we get rejected, we could come back down here and play this game and go back up, or just keep going down if we get a 4 hour, an hour candle closing under this 135, 134 area. But yeah, you could also do this too, guys, as well. Draw this little trend to help you out just in case that breaks. We don't want to see that break. But if this does break out, then yeah, I would look for continuation to the upside. So keep an eye on Solana. Yeah, that might be an awesome move if this does break to the upside. So keep an eye on that. Shib, we barely did it, guys. Barely. We're hanging on. But we talked about this bigger trend right here. We did open a daily right above it right here at 849. We opened our daily, or 850. And then we started coming under it. It doesn't matter as long as we close back above it. I would look for more continuation. Could there be a little pullback? Yeah. Or could it trade sideways from here? Yes. But there's nothing dangerous about looking at this SHIB chart right now. Everything looks fine. Let's go to the 1 hour. What do we have for a short-term move? Let's see here. Let's draw this. We can get something like this going. couple touch points here. Let's see. Yeah, that looks about right. All right, let's see from the top here. Oh, double click, guys. Double click. All right. So this is actually looking a little bit better. Yeah, so SHIB is very close to either breaking down or breaking up. So let's keep an eye on that short term. We could see a nice bounce, at least back up into the maybe the low nines or the 8-9 area, which would be a nice move. So let's keep an eye on that, guys. Yeah, and if it goes down to the downside, I would be looking for my first bounce target would be right around the 796 area. I'm not going to go through all the zeros. You guys get the point. But yeah, let's see what happens with Bitcoin. It's very important. Let's see what happens with Ethereum because those run the market. And I think that's it for tonight's video, guys. I'm not feeling that well, so I'm just gonna. I just want to touch base and get this information out to you guys so you guys can see what to look for. But right now, nothing's dead in the water yet. Yes, we are getting pullbacks, but I wouldn't look at anything so too dramatic unless we break my certain points, and then you guys can look for this level like Ethereum. If it breaks down, maybe we could get to that $3,200 area, 3216. Matic, I don't think that's breaking down anytime soon, and if it does, it could break down. I apologize. I would look for maybe a target around 137 if that doesn't hold 130 again. Cardano 125 if it or 225 if it breaks down. Solana, I'd be looking 143 first, and then back down to 135, 134 area. SHIB, we just went over SHIB. So yeah, I would be looking for 798 area to hold on SHIB. So that's what I'm looking at to hold, guys, for the downsides. And if we go below those numbers, then just look at my charts and look for the next areas. Like for example, Ethereum, we would look at 3050, 2951. I don't know if we're gonna get that low, guys. So you know what? I think we're good for tonight's video, unless there's some crazy news that comes out. But right now, I just think sideways, and maybe up from here. We could see a little bit more of a pullback or get back to where we were earlier on some of these charts, like Solana or some of these charts. Worst case scenario, if anything changes, it'll probably be by tomorrow. But usually on the weekends, too many things don't happen. Doesn't really do much on the weekends. But like guys, we bounced off my area twice, 46,700 area. Got it perfect so far on Bitcoin. So let's see if that holds up. All right. So I think that's it for tonight's video. Much love. I'm going to get some rest, guys. So hopefully I can make a video. I'm going to try to do one in the afternoon and then one in tomorrow night for you guys. So I'll try to get 2 of them out to you tonight. I couldn't do 2 today because earlier I was just not. I was feeling under the weather. I feel a little bit better now, so I figure I'd make the video while I can, just to get it out to you guys. Listen, much love. Make sure you guys sub to my channel. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up. Make sure you guys. I'm gonna put a link to Webull in the description so you guys can get some of that free SHIB or free shares. You guys could do whatever you want with it. You could buy SHIB, or you could get shares. Now they are running a promotion too, guys, where they are giving you $5 of free SHIB. I'm not sure exactly how it works. I think if you refer a couple people after you get the Apple share, I think they give you free SHIB share or free SHIB for they give you $5. It's not much, but guys, you get 2 of those at $10. You're $1.2 million or 1.2 million shares, I should say. All right. So, yeah, take advantage of that. Take advantage of my link. You get some free shares. And then if you share it, you get free shares and an Apple share worth about 150 if you share it to 3 people. Now, if you guys do that, you got to put in a $100 deposit into it to get it. And you also got to wait a couple days for everything to clear. And then once that happens, then you're good to go. So don't get too frustrated if it doesn't work right away. But listen, much love to you guys. Let's keep this thing rolling. Let's keep the subs going, guys. I really appreciate you guys subbing and watching my channel. I love all you guys. Let's see. Everything's looking okay. Let's see what happens here. I mean, we're having a little pullback here and there, but let's see what happens. Listen, much love. Peace out. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a great night.